Welcome to another day in Vlogtober. And I don't know if you know this about me, but I love to write stories. I'm going to present to you Simtown Bazaar Halloween Edition, a creative story that I wrote and animated. We're wasting time. Hello Hotties, welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. I'm Ali Mack and I'm currently a 7th grade math teacher. You know, why are you here? You're here anyway. Go ahead and click that subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you don't miss any other videos from me. Do it now, please. How cool is it that you can see my phone in the sunglasses? Okay, anyway, in the first episode in the Vlogtober 2021, I mentioned that I wanted to be a fashion designer. It was kind of like I answered one of those questions, what would you do if you couldn't fail? After I thought about it, I'm like, dude, I want to be a writer. I would love to be a famous writer and sell millions of books. I want to be a writer. I am presenting to you a short story that I am going to create a series, if you will. I'm not sure how many episodes, but it's going to be starring my memojis and Simtown characters. If you're a fan of Sims free play, you might enjoy this series. So go easy on me. I've done this before. It didn't go quite well, but now I have better editing software. So anyway, with all that said, let me hush and I'm ready if you are.
For fall break, I'm staying with my dad. That's me, AJ. And right now, I am pretending that I am my favorite celebrity, singer, songwriter, Gen 10. This entire adventure was my mom's idea. She thought it would do me some good to spend time with my dad while he was off the road. Plus, I got removed from school for 45 days for a fight. And my mom thought this would give me some time to reflect and figure out exactly who I am and what I want to be. That's my dad, Axton Johnson. You may have heard of him. He's a famous skateboarder. He was only like 15 whenever I was born, so I have a very young dad. And then there's my stepmom. I just call her stepmom. Dad's lucky that she allowed him to put a skateboarding ramp in the backyard. Ew, maybe we should skip over this part or fast forward this part. I know what you're thinking. This cool rocker teenage chick has a lot of friends. You'd be sadly mistaken. Apparently, I'm not easy to get along with. Can you tell? Ugh, still at it, huh? This is so gross. I mean, why does my dad have to like someone like her? She is the complete opposite of him. She acts like a grandmother. One of those old souls, and everything has to be in the right place. So annoying. Now, don't get me wrong. I don't usually mind people like this as long as they accept me for who I am. Now I can hear her Louboutin shoes clicking and clacking on the tile and coming up the stairs. And I know she's coming to make sure I am dressed appropriately for my night out. And of course we argue. And the consensus is that I must put on another shirt. Meanwhile, my father is down below in the backyard doing what he loves most. I can smell wine on stepmom's breath. Other than that, she is absolutely perfect from head to toe. Would she approve of me if I was perfect too? My dad's certainly not perfect. She seems to love him. Or maybe she loves green. Perhaps I can paint myself green. Maybe she'd love me then.
You call me a saint, but you know I'm a stranger, all willing and able to do what you want.
Here's the thing with stepmom. She doesn't just say her piece and then go on. She keeps coming and adding to it. But I'm always respectful for now.
You think I'm a thinker, but I'm just a singer. All messy and pretty, just making believe.
She is the complete opposite of my mom. My mom is kind of like the female version of my dad, except for since she's a woman, I guess she didn't have as much luck in the skateboarding industry. Mom, oh mom, why couldn't I have stayed with you?
Boy, I'm falling, I'm falling, I'm falling, I'm falling, I'm falling. Down to obscurity, don't let me ever be this alone. I'm falling, I'm falling, I'm falling.
What? I'm just gonna take it off when I get where I'm going. I'm still totally rebellious.
I'm falling. Shouldn't be trusting me, I could be making it all up, you know. Out of control, you don't know. Babe, I'm a danger to myself. Out of control, you don't know. Babe, I am fading unfelt.
Did I mention how much I love my dad? He is everything to me. He worries about me. He worries that I'm sad and that I got in trouble at school. Should he be worried about me? I do know that I can make him laugh.
Oh, you look worried, and maybe you should be. Cause this is a warning that I'm throwing out. Cause I'm the worst player that ever won't play you. To mix up sweet words with the girl's sanity. Boy, I'm falling, I'm falling, I'm falling, I'm falling, I'm falling. Down to obscurity, don't let me ever be this alone. I'm falling, I'm falling, I'm falling, I'm falling, I'm falling. Shouldn't be trusting me, I could be making it all up, you know. Out of control, you don't know. Babe, I'm a danger to myself. Out of control, you don't know. Babe, I am fading unfelt.
So Dad agreed to drive me to the event. Now we're getting to the good part. This night changes everything. I arrived at the haunted house. At first I sat by myself. It didn't take long before a bunch of people came and talked to me. I played along and I was nice and I observed everybody there. One guy in particular stood out. I can't remember his name, but he kept coming back to talk to me. Ooh, he was very, very cute. And he was the owner of the haunted house. I noticed one blonde girl went out to the pool and I was sitting there thinking, I wish I brought my swimsuit. I don't remember the last time I went swimming. And then another girl joined her and she just got in her underwear. But I'm not going to do that. I'm just not. Then I noticed a girl who looked very similar to me, and she was reading a book. Who reads a book at a party? She actually came over and introduced herself. Maybe I looked cool to her too, and she said her name was Tennessee. She was so cool with her short hair and leather jacket. I was so impressed by her. She was very charismatic. I noticed AJ immediately. She kind of had the same vibe, aesthetic that I did. So I decided to go talk to her. I figured we could connect. I haven't connected to anyone in I don't know how long. People were still in the pool, and there were people dancing, and I have not danced in front of people since I was 5. Tennessee was telling me all about Simtown. She was telling me that during the month of October, weird things happened. She said there were ghosts, there were fairies, there were dragons, there were unicorns, all kinds of mystic creatures. And I just didn't believe her, but I just nodded my head and was like, sure, whatever. Oh, did I mention that my dad is also a ghost hunter? Yeah, true story. He hunts ghosts, and apparently he was hired for this party as part of the entertainment. Of course, it's not real ghost. I mean, it is just entertainment, isn't it? Isn't it? Meanwhile, Tennessee was still trying to convince me that the sim town was full of all these mystic and crazy creatures. She told me that if I just gave her one night, she would convince me. But the connection was real. I have not felt this way in I don't know how long. I have not talked to a person my age that actually seems to understand me. And holy crap, did my dad just kill a ghost? Oh my gosh, there it is. Tennessee recommended that we all just get out of there, and we went to the castle where there was a party going on behind. I talked to this girl who looked exactly like my idol, but her hair was slightly different. She was beautiful with rainbow hair, and the castle was massive. And then I saw a fairy. Oh my gosh, is that a real fairy? Is that a fairy? So I went over and talked to the fairy, and she was telling me stories, and I could not believe my eyes. Oh my goodness, if this fairy is real, are there really dragons? Are there unicorns? Are there werewolves? Are there pirates? The fairy told me that all these things were true, and I told her I still needed to see it with my own eyes. So Tennessee said, well, let's take a break and go to the party, and I'll show you everything afterwards. I agreed, and it was nothing like I'd ever seen before.
But you haven't seen anything yet. Now you're just beginning your trip to regrets. You might think you know me, but soon you forget. I'm too insane, and you know it. You got to learn to like me again and again, 'cause I will make you love me again and again. Just when you think you love me, you'll think again, 'cause I will make you hate me again and again. I'll say I'm fine when I'm not, just to mess you up. I won't be home when you want, and I won't pick up. You'll spend your time with your watch, counting down the clock. You'll go insane, and I like it. But you haven't seen all of me yet. Now I'm just beginning your work in progress. You might think you know me, but soon you forget. I'm too insane, and you know it. You got to learn to like me again and again, 'cause I will make you love me again and again. Just when you think you love me, you'll think again, 'cause I will make you hate me again and again. Again and again. Again and again. You wanna ride?
AJ and I connected on a very deep level, and I wanted to show her everything. She was missing something in her life, and I was too. And was she in for a surprise? After the party, Tennessee asked me what I wanted to see next. I told her I wanted to see a dragon. I could deliver, because I have a secret.
All right, that is it for this video. If you found it helpful, informative, or even entertaining, please like, share, and subscribe. Comment below what you think is going to happen next. And as always, you guys have the best day ever, and I will see you in my next video. Goodbye.